Hello, my name is Nicole Elliott and I'm a technical analyst and private investor. And I've decided to look at stock indices today because as if we hadn't got enough on our plate in October, what with Brexit and Halloween and putting the clocks back, the stock markets have got off to a really bad start this month. My first chart is of the Dow Jones Industrial Average, a daily chart of what is nowadays a really motley collection of companies. And as you can see, on Tuesday, we suddenly dropped to the lowest level since the beginning of September. And then on Wednesday, we gapped below the 50-day moving average, which is that green line. And now we're sitting on just above the 200-day moving average, the turquoise line. Now, all of the price action on the chart is above the top of the channel since 2009. So, I mean, all the gains are really hard fought and the losses are very sudden. So it's an asymmetrical move between gains and losses. And this is classic of the stock market. Now, my second chart is the FTSE 100 index, and this is a weekly chart. And I've stuck on the Ichimoku cloud system, and you can see that the cloud is still just supporting the lower edge, the low boundary of this week's range so far. And of course, it's Thursday, we've got to get through Friday, so it might give way. We'll see. But overall, the trouble with the FTSE is that we're basically back at the levels that we were in December 1999. So there have been no significant gains in a very long time. Also, you've got the moving averages of the cloud system that have just turned to bearish. And you've got a potential sort of half-hearted head and shoulders that we've constructed since the summer. More importantly, you've got a succession of broadening top patterns that have been going since 2013, all of which underline the instability that this index has and its inability to hold significantly above the psychological 7,000 level. Now, my final chart is more interesting and quite different. It's Mumbai, India's Sensex index. And it did hit new record highs this summer, and just at the 40,000 level, a psychological level, which terrifyingly the Nikkei hit in 1990 and has never recovered, and it's trading at about half that price since then. What we've got here is that I've labelled it, there was massive corporate tax cut from 35% to 25% in September. And then in October, the Reserve Bank of India tweeted that it would like to assure the general public that the Indian banking is safe and stable and that there is no need to panic. Well, quite frankly, when I hear that from the central bank, I know what to do. And you can see why this week, along with all the others, the Sensex index is down a bit. That's all for now. And do tune in because I'll be back in a fortnight's time and we'll see whether these indices are still struggling.